Red Association is working with you to ensure a vibrant horse racing community. Shared stories call for a united voice. That's COSA, representing the interests of horse people racing at Ontario racetracks. So whether you're first, last, or somewhere in between, we've got your back. With insurance, benefits, free lifetime memberships, and more. COSA. Follow our stories on social and check out the process at cosaonline.com.
Love horse racing? HPIBet.com is Canada's leader in online horse betting. Access thousands of live races from hundreds of tracks worldwide instantly. Enjoy the most advanced betting tools like AI Smart Picks and exclusive cashback rewards you won't get anywhere else. Join today and get up to $100 in free bets. Get the ultimate horse betting experience with HPIBet.com.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario's half-mile harness racing action. Sugared Oil with you. For this evening's race card, 11 races on tap. We are sitting right on the freezing mark, 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. Not a whole lot of wind in the air, though there are flurries now falling here. We are going to start up on a fast track. Racing officials say the track is fast with a flurry coming down at the current moment. 7 minutes away from race number 1. Start of a pick 5 play. We'll get to the changes here shortly. Stand by. Alrighty, in race number 1, the 3 Shadows Lucky Lady switching things up, side rolls to an open bridle. Open bridle for 3 Shadows Lucky Lady in race 1. Again, this one sponsored by the pick 5, that is, sponsored by About Home Comfort, of course. We'll have some ticket ideas coming up following the break after changes. Race number 2 begins the early pick 4 play. In the second race, there's a line for number 2, JS Bet This Lady, December 19th over Flamborough. Leaving from the rail, finished up 5th with broken equipment, chart at 157-2. Colin Kelly was driving. Also in the second, the 5 Layla Blue switching things up, going to the Can't See Back bridle. Can't See Back for 5 Layla Blue in the second. Third race of the night, number 1 Hasselhoff. Third career start and third go for trainer Daryl Laver, deciding to switch things up to blinkers. Blinkers go on the 1 in race 3, and it's also blinkers for the 5, Motor City Cobra. Fourth race, number 3, Geminar, the 7, Lady Speaker, both with lines, both out of London on December 20th. Geminar started here on December 20th, was sitting last at the half. Come on to grab 4th, 2 minutes 3/5. Nick Stewart was driving. And then Lady Speaker on the same night was sitting mid-pack throughout and finished 8th. 5 lengths behind in 2:01. Andy Moore was in the sulky. Race 5, it's the early high 5 opportunity. Full field of 8 there. There are no changes. Non-jackpots all around throughout our wagering menu in London. Race number 6 is clear. Race 7, starting up a late pick 5, the 8, Real Wicked in race 7, switching to the blind bridle. And then race 8 to begin a late pick 4. Scratch the 6, Doc's Lather, sick. 6 came out of race number 8. Ninth race, there are no changes. Next change will come up in race 10. Number 7, Holly's Treasure, is scratching sick. Scratch the 7 from race 10. And then the 11th, High Five finale. Again, non-jackpots all around here throughout the wagering menu. There are no changes on that full field of 8, the High Five finale. And just a note, folks, if you're watching, tuned in, possibly playing the horses here tonight, attention, the time between the post parade and the start of each race is going to be shortened up this evening due to some inclement weather. Flurries are coming down here. Please keep this in mind when wagering with us this evening. Make your wagers early to avoid the disappointment of being shut out. Alrighty, with that in mind, we'll take a short break. We'll come back and we'll set up the early pick 5. Robert Reed Jr. sending along his best ticket idea. I've got mine mapped out as well. Lots more to come on this Monday evening at the Raceway. Stick around.
In harness racing, there are options when it comes to owning a standardbred racehorse. You can own the entire horse, or you can share the horse with a few partners. Or you can share with a lot of partners in a fractional ownership stable. Whatever option you choose, you'll find the experience of owning a racehorse connects people to horses and to one another in truly remarkable and sometimes unexpected ways. To learn more about standardbred racehorse ownership in Ontario, reach out to connect with someone who can help you get started on your journey.
Hi, welcome back to the show, everyone. Sugar Doyle with you from the eye in the London sky. Winter racing continues here in the forest city of Ontario. Boy, we've had lots of winter already. This race meet a couple of weeks ago, over 100 centimeters of snow coming down over a 5 or 6 day span. This evening, flurries just starting to fall here over the last hour or so, though the track condition rated fast to begin this evening's program. We've got 11 races on tap. And we do have a pick 5 play. Starting up in race number 1, a $7,500 guaranteed pool. The pick 5s are part of our go-to wagering menu here at the Raceway. The go-tos, the pick 5s begin in races 1 and 7 this evening. Pick 4s starting up races 2 and 8. And the non-jackpot high 5 plays featured in races 5 and 11, the finale. So let's get a look at some pick 5 ticket ideas here. We'll bring them on up. Mapping up my ticket earlier in the day, we're using the 1 Avis Sealster and the 4 Ghost Light to start things up. Those are the 2 that are taking the heaviest action here in the early going. Over into race number 2, leg 2. Caught the warm-up of number 3, Getting Euchred, and she looked great throughout. I stuck around for the whole thing. Getting Euchred had a very nice warm-up here for trainer Brent Ballore. Race number 2, leaving from post 3. I'm using that one as well as the 4, Ladies from Hell, who is always in the hunt. She's a 10-time winner this season. Many of those victories right here in London, 45 times to the winner's circle throughout her career. Ladies from Hell gets a big shot, leaving right behind the car. Post 4 in race number 2. We're 4 deep in the third. Over into race number 4. Went inside to the 1, Fear the Crush. Travis Henry stays on. The 2, Red Sky tonight, always in the hunt. And number 4, Steady As We Go. Might fly under the radar a bit. Big back half from that daughter of All Bets Off in the latest. She just missed, finishing second by a head. On the end of it, the 5th race, we're trying 3, All Bets on Red. And the 4, Hazy Coast. Both runner-up finishes in their latest here over London. Sitting on a win, possibly 3, All Bets on Red, the 4, Hazy Coast in the 5th. Robert Reed Jr. Sending along his best go in the early pick 5. These tickets brought to you by Abode Home Comfort. Robert in the opener. We're on the same page. So too are the horse players with the 1 and 4. Starting things up, race 1. Over into the second race, Robert using Getting Euchred, Ladies from Hell, and DW's Darlene. 3, 4, and 6 for Robert in the second. The middle leg, Robert goes to the 1, Hasselhoff, switching to blinkers, as well as number 3, Papa Joe, making the first career start there for trainer driver Nick Stewart, son of Dancin' Lou. First career start at a post 3 in the third tonight. Singling up the 1, Fear the Crush, is Robert Reed Jr. in the 4th. He's deepest of all on to race number 5 with the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, it's a $7,500 guaranteed pool, low take. Part of the go-to wagering menu here this evening in London. Moments away from a post parade. Again, some light flurries are falling, though the track edition rated fast to start up tonight's program. Best of luck to all racing and playing tonight. Post Parade is next. Live shot from our paddock there, awaiting the horses to come out on a post parade. Again, the time between the post parade and the horses actually going to the gate, we have shortened that up in the early going here this evening with the light flurries coming down. So keep that in mind when wagering. Early on in tonight's program, wager early to avoid the disappointment of being shut out. The horses will be parading, going to the gate shortly after due to the inclement weather outside. In the first race, number 4, Ghost Light, runner-up finishes in each of her last two. A pick 5 must play in here. Currently a 2-1 second choice with the 6, Petra TK. Those two behind the 1, Ava Sealster, an 8-5 favorite here with Damian McClellan on board for Kyle Fellows. There you see our horses are exiting the paddock for race number 1 of 11 this evening. Again, it's the popular, very popular Pick 5 play starting things up. Good luck. Getting set here for a post parade. They are out. They have stepped out on parade here this evening in London for race number 1 of 11. Fillies and Mares up front on the pace. Number 1, Ava Sealster, racing for owners Yolanda Fellows, Blair Corbeil, Windermere Stable LLC, and M&S Racing Stable Inc. It's Kyle Fellows condition, Damian McClellan driven. Post 2 for Abby Gale. Gerald Weir of London owning and training. It's Pat Barr in the sulky. Open bridle tonight for 3, Shadows Lucky Lady, racing for Kevin Kerr. The trainers Corey German, Garrett Rooney on board. Next on parade will be the 4, Ghost Light for a numbered Ontario Inc. It's another one for trainer Kyle Fellows. Travis Henry listed. Speed Rider at a post 5. It's the Raceway debut for this one, owned by Chris Nicol. It's trained by Walter Whalen. Mike Whalen on board. The 6 will be Petra TK for Sam Taylor of Lucan. Lauren House training and driving. Outside chance for number 7, Walking Seaside, a first-time starter here for James Fleming. Mike Horner does the training and driving. And rounding out the field from the trailing spot, 8, Wickedly Smart, owned by Rob Doyle and Beth Doyle, with Rob training and driving. That's it, folks. A full field of 8 on the pace, 7 on gate, plus a trailer. We've got a very popular Pick 5 play starting things up, well up and over $10,000 in that pool, still growing here. Exactor, Try, Superfecta, and a daily double option here to consider as well. As we go inside of 2 minutes, a reminder, due to the light flurries falling, horses coming out on post parade and going to the gate shortly after. That time between the parade and the actual start of the race has been shortened up in the early going this evening due to the inclement weather. Getting a look here at number 4, Ghost Light. Kyle Fellows as the trainer. Travis Henry gets the call. Travis has been one of our leading drivers this current race meet. He's put together a great 2024 season, and he's been red hot in the sulky over the last week or so. And as our friend of the show, Robert Reed Jr., would mention, Travis Henry, when he wins in bunches, he usually continues to keep that up. That momentum keeps going. Likely tonight for Travis Henry. Gets a great shot to start things up aboard for Ghost Light. Right now, a 6-5 choice, leaving right behind the car. Less than a minute. Could be the Kyle Fellows Exactor box here to think about. The one Ava Seelster is in from some Woodbine, Mohawk Park, and Flamborough outings. A break, 2 back over Flamborough and racing on a good track in the early going. Last time out, though, got away cleanly from post 6, sat third throughout, and posted some sub 2-minute speed with Damian McClellan on board. Damian with us this evening after picking up his first Woodbine Mohawk Park victory. So that's great to see for any young driver in the business to pick up their first at the big show. Woodbine Mohawk Park, Damian McClellan, congratulations on your big win recently there. Well, he'll try to start things up with one Ava Seelster here. Again, Kyle Fellows with a pretty good 1-2 punch here with the one Ava Seelster and 4 Ghostlight. They continue to go back and forth for favorite status here. The starter has called in these fillies and mares. It's time to get in on this Pick 5 play. If you haven't already, there is still time. You would have to hurry. Gate is moving. Alrighty, starter has picked them up on the backstretch. Light snowfall, but again, we're on a fast track to begin this evening's action in the Forest City of Ontario. 11 races. Final program before the Christmas break. Of course, we're taking Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. We're back for the traditional Boxing Day matinee on Thursday. Ava Seelster on the rail, then Abby Gale. Shadow's Lucky Lady, Ghost Light in the center, then Speed Rider, Petra TK. Walking Seaside is outside, trailing out Wickedly Smart. They're at the top of the stretch. Race 1 Pacers. Pick up speed, here they come. It's winter racing in London, Ontario. Starts right now. They're off. Speed Rider came off the car first for Whalen. Speed Rider, the 2-year-old daughter of Sports Rider, crossed right on over here. Outside traveling second was Ghost Light. Ghost Light now finding pylon position for Travis Henry. Away in third and already thinking about it was Ava Seelster. That forced the hand of her barnmate Ghost Light to move from second. So the Fellows, trainees, likely to soon be 1-2 as they head into turn number 2. Here's the quarter mile, just 31 flat. And up on the outside, Ava Seelster now to grab control for Damian McClellan, Ghost Light, and Travis Henry to race second. Mike Whalen. Speed Rider is traveling third. First time starter. Walking Seaside got away nicely for Horner in fourth at 99-1. It's a peak to the outside of fifth now for Abigail. Abigail's moved out. Racing sixth, about 10 off the lead there for Shadow's Lucky Lady, a move to the outside seven. Wickedly Smart, the trailer of this field, Petra TK. Half clocked up in 1:01.1. Driving on here, Ava Seelster is opening 3.5 lengths on her barnmate, Ghost Light. Ava Seelster onto the backside, final time. All alone second, Ghost Light. All alone third, Speed Rider. And on to take the fourth spot, Abigail, following up on that cover. Wickedly Smart. Along the inside, still that big long shot for Horner. Walking Seaside still gets a shot at the superfecta here. 1:30.3 for 3/4. And this is still Ava Seelster on top by 3 full lengths. Ghost Light is giving chase in second. Speed Rider set to battle for the deuce. Does not appear they're going to catch the leader, though. It's Ava Seelster, daughter of Sports Rider here, breaking her maiden. And yes, indeed, the Kyle Fellows Exactor to start things up. Ava Seelster over Ghost Light, then Speed Rider, and Abigail in 2 minutes flat. There's a really nice opener for the handle. $20,000 plus, pick 5 pool, just shy of $90,000. Wagered on race number 1. We thank you for playing tonight. And always, you got some favorites starting things up. The Kyle Fellows Exactor, 1 and 4 here in the opener. So number 1, Ava Sealster. Damian McClellan had her wrapped up at the finish line, winning over the stablemate Ghost Light. Speed Rider 3rd, Abigail. Might be one to circle up for next time. Was a solid 4th in there, traveling first up for a ways at 25 to 1. 1-4, 5 and 2, your top 4. It's unofficial. So as mentioned, young Damian McClellan, fresh off his first career Woodbine Mohawk Park driving victory. Well, he's with us tonight in London, and he'll start things up aboard the 1 Ava Sealster, 2-year-old daughter of sports writer, right here from the Jeremy's Jet Mare, Atlantic Sealster. She's a product of the London Classic Yearling Sale, bred by Sealster Farms of Lucan, owned by Yolanda Fellows, Blair Corbeil, Windermere Stable LLC, M&S Racing, Stable Inc., Kyle Fellows conditioned, and Damian McClellan driven to win her maiden mark of 2 minutes flat. Congratulations. All right, race number 1 going official. Ava Sealster, $390. The Exactor, $550. Dollar try, $760. Super for about $24. 25. Race 2 up and coming. The 5, Layla Blue, switching to a Can't See Back Bridle. Can't See Back Bridle for number 5, Layla Blue, race 2. Exactor try, Super. This one starting up. Another popular play, another go-to. It's the pick 4. A $7,500 guaranteed pool starting up race 2. 6 minutes to think about it. Good luck. All right, this just in, folks. Racing officials offering up a 1-second variant now, and going to rate this track as good now. Going forward here in the early going. Again, a good track here with a 1-second variant here in the early going. The official rundown for the opener, Ava Sealster was the winner. Abby Gale, 4. Shadows Lucky Lady, 7. Ghost Light, 2nd. Speed Rider, 3rd. Petra TK finishing 8th. Walking Seaside, 5th. And Wickedly Smart was finishing 6th. Top down, a 1, 4, 7, 2, 3, 8, 5, and 6. 2 minutes flat. Maiden score. Ava Sealster over the good track with a 1-second variant. 4 minutes away from race number 2, the Pick 4 tickets. The ideas for the tickets on the Pick 4 are coming up shortly. Alrighty, pick 4. Ticket ideas as promised here, brought to you by Abode Home Comfort. Here in race number 2, we're going to try the 3 and 4. Getting Euchred, as mentioned, I caught her full warm-up. I liked her look. For trainer Vent Ballore tonight, Getting Euchred. Much improved post here, and Lauren Howe seems to be getting along just fine with her. He's been finishing 2nd and 3rd with her in her last couple of outings. I believe she could be sitting on a win here. The price is right, 5-1. Also going to try the 4 Ladies from Hell. You can't go wrong with this mare. She's such a trier. 10-time winner this season, 25 for 37 top 3 finishes, and now a 45-time winner as she inches closer to $300,000 in career earnings. Ladies from Hell leaving right behind the car, expected to show some early speed in this one. 3 and 4 for me. I've left the 6 off my ticket. That one is a current odds-on favorite. Over into the 3rd race, we're 4 deep in there. We're using Hasselhoff. Papa Joe's a first-time starter at a post 3. Then Ben Lookin with the big finish last time out on the wide side. He's a player. And then 6, 2 Steppen is a colt son of Danson Lou. Has been 2nd and 3rd in a couple of outings. Tonight could be the night for 2 Steppen. Kyle Fellows teaming up with Travis Henry with the 6 in the 3rd race. 4th race. Fear the Crush, Red Sky tonight, steady as we go. Put a big circle around that one after the latest, where she came a big back half and just missed on the end, 2nd by a head, so she's definitely going in the right direction. Number 4, steady as we go in the 4th race is a player for me. In the 5th race, trying 3, All Bets on Red, and the 4, Hazy Coast Boast, with runner-up finishes in 2 of their last 3 outings here over London. So 3 and 4 for me, big players on the end of this pick 4 play. Robert Reed Jr., his best ticket ideas on the early pick 4. We'll get a look at those. 3, 4, and 6 for Robert here, Getting Euchred, Ladies from Hell, DW's Darlene. He went 1-3, Hasselhoff, Papa Joe in the 3rd. He singles up the 1. Fear the Crush in the 4th, and then he goes deepest of all in the end with That'll Be Sporty, Hey Jude Hanover, All Bets on Red, and Hazy Coast. It's like that for Robert Reed Jr. So keep this in mind throughout the early going here this evening, folks. Due to the light flurries, we don't want the horses and drivers out there on the track too long following a post parade. We shortened up that time between a post parade and going to the gate. Make your wager early to avoid the disappointment of being shut out. Again, the time between post parade and the start of each race, it's been shortened up this evening due to the light flurries that are coming down. We don't want them out on the track too long this evening between the parade and going to the gate. Wager early throughout the early going here tonight. Here's your live money update for the Pick 5 pool containing over $20,000, $7,992 still in play. It was the second choice, Ava Sealster on top. In this upcoming second race, number 4, Ladies from Hell. Again, she's a 45-time winner, always in the hunt, and she can start up. this pick 4 play, leaving right behind the car. I'll expect her to be following that car right on out of there. She's got tons of early gate speed. A 10-time winner this season, many of them right here in London. Coming out on parade now, another group of fillies and mares on the pace. These are non-winners, 3,500. Their last three also eligible, claiming tags 15,000. Number 1, Cheddar's Delight. Nick Stewart driving for Lindsay Sinclair along with Linda Richardson. Bud Sinclair conditions. Post 2 for J.S. Bet This Lady. Scott Ray driving for Carol Gebhardt. Roger Gebhardt trains. Ron Thompson owning. Brent Ballore training 3. Getting Euchred. Lauren House. And then 4, Ladies from Hell. It's owned by Mike and Shay Sumner of London. Mike trains. Garrett Rooney stays on. And then 5, Layla Blue, owned and trained by Doug Good. Doug goes to the Can't See Back Bridal tonight with Layla Blue. Travis Henry aboard. Number 6, DW's Darlene. Try to double up here for Michelle Legacy. Trainer Rafi Barassa. The driver is Austin Sori tonight. And the outside chance for 7, Land of Paradise, owned by Jeff Mayhew. Lindsay Kerr trains. Daryl Thiessen on board this 7, Land of Paradise from the outside post. All 7 on gate for this second race. Exactor Try, Super, the early pick 4 getting set to start up here. Again, another $7,500 guaranteed pool to chase after. Wager early. So there she is, folks. That is Ladies from Hell. At a post 4, a 10-year-old daughter of Classic Card Shark from the Arts Place mare, Jenny's Place. I remember Jenny's Place racing in some very nice stake races out in Alberta during my time there. And she's passed on that front-end speed to Ladies from Hell, a 45-time winner. 10 victories this season, many of those right here in London. Garrett Rooney stays on board for Team Sumner. Love her chances, leaving right behind the car, expecting to see that early gate speed once again. Right now, a 2-1 second choice behind the 6, DW's Darlene. Just over a minute. Number 3, Getting Euchred. I like this mare's chances. It's been a while since she's hit the winner's circle. She had a really good run here in the spring, Getting Euchred, and then she was at Woodbine Mohawk Park later on and into this fall. But yet to win this current race meet, but I caught her full warm-up, and I loved her look tonight. Trained by Brent Ballore, Lauren House is beginning along with her just fine, finishing 2nd and 3rd in her last couple of outings over London. Less than a minute now. I like the chances for number 3, Getting Euchred, and I love the price currently at 5-1. Still time to fire in on this early pick 4. One that I did not include in the opening leg of the pick 4, but Robert Reed Jr. has used this 6DW's Darlene. He's actually made this one a top 2 player in his selections on this evening's broadcast. And number 6, DW's Darlene, was large last time out off the pocket ride, showed some pretty good speed off the car, and got up for the victory in 158 flat over the sloppy going. Catch driven tonight by Austin Sori, who's been putting lots of horses into play on the half-milers here between London and Flamborough. Austin likes to send them, and he's on a pretty good run right now. The confidence level is going pretty good here for Austin Surrey. Catch driving 6, DW's Darlene, right here at 7-5. Race 2 in London. Gates moving. All 7 pacing. Fillies and mares on gate for this one. It's your final call to get in on the early pick 4 play. Cheddar's Delight on the rail, then JS Bet This Lady, Getting Euchred, Ladies from Hell, Layla Blue, DW's Darlene, Land of Paradise for 7 on gate into the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come. Off and pacing, Ladies from Hell, absolutely showcasing her early gate speed tonight. Rudy has put her on the lead. DW's Darlene gets deposited in for the 2-hole ride. Cheddar's Delight from the rail got away in 3rd, backed off in the 4th, was Getting Euchred. Then in the 5th spot, JS Bet This Lady, that came ahead of Layla Blue, gapping slightly, trailing Land of Paradise. Single file up and towards this quarter mile, about a dozen lengths front to back. Quarter mile clocking up in about 29. We've got Ladies from Hell on top with DW's Darlene tracking 2nd. A pair of favorites, odds on leading 6-5, second choice 2nd. Cheddar's Delight, one of the longer shots, sitting 3rd. The midfield 4th for Getting Euchred. Then in the 5th spot, gapping slightly was JS Bet This Lady, though she's thinking about it, with just over a lap to go. Next to last travels Layla Blue, and still your trailer remains Land of Paradise over the half. 57-3, maybe 58-ish. We'll get him to the 5/8 with Ladies from Hell, the leading lady in this one, trying to keep up there in 2nd. DW's Darlene, Getting Euchred now in play for House, and he's sending her first up under urging 4th and in Cheddar's Delight. So getting away from them, Ladies from Hell. She's the queen of London, and she's giving them the backside business, front end style. Over to 3/4, 127-2. Ladies from Hell by 7, make it 8 expanding lengths. Getting Euchred is all alone 2nd. Layla Blue has come on to grab 3rd, and a real battle for a piece of the superfecta. No doubt about this winner. Ladies from Hell, what a season. 11th victory of 2024, and now she's in for 46 career victories. Rooney on board for Team Sumner. She'll win by a lot. Getting Euchred 2nd, Layla Blue 3rd, JS Bet This Lady 4th. Ladies from Hell, no doubt. Ladies from Hell, much the best here in race number 2. She's the odds-on favorite, and a fan favorite for many here in the Forest City of Ontario. Did all the work, and she will get paid tonight again. Ladies from Hell, all alone on the line. Getting Euchred 2nd best, then Layla Blue, JS Bet This Lady, 4, 3, 5, 2, your top 4 unofficial. There she is, Ladies from Hell, back for her 46th career victory, 11 on the season now. 10-year-old daughter of classic card shark out of Jenny's Place by Arts Place. Bred in BC, she's owned by Mike and Shay Sumner of London, with Mike training Garrett Rooney. Had her on top all the way, the pacing queen of London. Getting the job done one more time this season. Congratulations. Going official here in the second. Ladies from Hell on top. Again. She pays $3.90. The early double coming back at $10.80. That's all right for those two. More payouts to come. The exactor, $13.80. That's all right. Dollar try, 33 even. Super for a buck, $184.30. 20 center worth $36.86. Going right along, just 6 minutes away from the upcoming third. Blinkers going on both 1 Hasselhoff and the 5 Motor City Cobra. Again, bridle changes for both the 1 and 5, both going to blinkers tonight. Full field of 8 on the pace for an exactor try. Superfecta, a pick 3 opportunity next in race 3, 6 minutes. So now about 5 minutes away from the upcoming third. Coming up a little more than a half hour away from the big pick 5 carryover at Woodbine Mohawk Park tonight. Of course, we've got them featured on our simulcast menu. If you're playing harness in North America tonight, you'd want to be looking at that early pick 5, Woodbine Mohawk Park. Their first race scheduled to go around 7:10 Eastern. They've got the big pick 5 carryover, over $50,000. Carried over from the weekend for the early pick 5. Again, it begins race 1 at Woodbine Mohawk Park. We've got it featured for you on our simulcast. Their first race scheduled to go off at about 7:10 Eastern for the pick 5 carryover at Woodbine Mohawk Park. All right, I do have the rundown, and I do have corrected fractions for the second race. Cheddar's Delight was 5th, JS Bet This Lady 4th, Getting Euchred 2nd, Ladies from Hell was the race winner, Layla Blue was 3rd, DW's Darlene 7th, Land of Paradise finishing up 6th, Top Down reads 5, 4, 2, 1, 3, 7, and 6. The fractions carved out by Ladies from Hell were 28 and 1, 57 and 4, 127 and 3, and she got over the London Oval in 157 and 1. Again, we're on a good track with a 1 second variant. That's a big, big mile for the 10-year-old veteran mare. Ladies from Hell, again, 157 and 1 over the good track with a 1 second variant. 2 minutes away from the upcoming third. Blinkers for both 1 and 5. Exactor, try, super, a pick 3 play. Shout out to our cappers this evening, Robert Reed Jr., Lucarella, Nathan Bain, Ghislaine Paquette, south of the border, Howard the Lock. A live money update for the pick 5. $3,385 now in play from that $20,000 plus pool. So pretty much cut in half after Ladies from Hell. Big going away victory there in race number 2. The pick 4 started up in race number 2. That pool just shy of $10,000, and Ladies from Hell leaves a little bit less than half the pool still in play, $4,253. Third race up and coming, myself. I like the first-time starter, number 3, Papa Joe, trainer-driver Nick Stewart on board. Lucarella goes to the 4. Ben Lookin, who circled them last time out for Andy Moore. And then you've got Robert, Nathan, Ghislaine, and Howard all going after the 1, Hasselhoff. Right now a 6-5 second choice. Live shot from our paddock there as we await horses to exit and step out on post parade here. Again, a light flurry still falls, so we're shortening up the post time between the parade and going to the gate. Keep that in mind when wagering throughout the early going this evening. Again, the light flurries, and due to the inclement weather here in London, we've shortened up that time between the post parade and going to the gate. In this third race, the 4, Ben Lookin, circled them from the wide side last week. A strong player with these, and the players think so as well. Even money currently. Number 4, Ben Lookin, trying to double up here. The son of Luck Be With You. Andy Moore owning, training, and driving here. Here come your horses and geldings that are non-winners 4,000 lifetime. They're up next here in race number 3. You're looking at 1, Hasselhoff. Going to blinkers tonight for the owners, Leanne Davidson, David Walls, James Grant, Daryl Laver. Conditioning, Garrett Rooney is catch driving tonight. At post 2, riding shotgun out for the second career start. Owned, trained, and bred by Jack Ray of London, son Scott Ray, to do the driving. We'll have a first-time starter at post 3. That is Papa Joe, 2-year-old colt son of Dance and Lou, racing for Wendy Warren Timpano. Nick Stewart, training and driving. Then the 4, Ben Lookin, trying to double up here for owner, trainer, driver, Andy Moore of Sarnia. Number 5, Motor City Cobra. Switching to blinkers tonight, Leanne Moffat is the owner. Pat Barr trains and drives 5, Motor City Cobra. Then 6 is two-steppin' for Yolanda Fellows, Kim Mark, and James Ross. Kyle Fellows tries for his training double here early on the night. Travis Henry driving 6, two-steppin'. 7 outside for a long shot in the Boogie Boo. It's Rob Doyle driving for owner-trainer Kevin Gillis. And then there is a trailer, post 8 for Timeless Party. It's Brad Moore, owning, training, driving, sharing ownership with Ethan Moore. Full field of 8 going behind the gate here shortly. Again, we are on a good track with a 1-second variant, light flurry falling from the sky. My top selection, I got to stick to it here. I made these selections days ago. This is a first-time starter in number 3, Papa Joe. Comes in off a winning qualifier over at Woodbine Mohawk Park, though that was about 2.5 weeks ago. Papa Joe is a colt son of Dancin' Lou, and anytime we see one coming into London off a winning qualifier over Woodbine Mohawk Park, you'd want to take notice. Price is pretty good thus far on this first-time starter, number 3, Papa Joe. Again, trained and driven by Nick Stewart as we go inside of 2 minutes wagering time on the third. Number 1, Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff, third time for trainer Daryl Labor, third career start. He's been second, he's been third in his last 2. He's a 2-year-old gelded son of Captain Crunch. Garrett Rooney, a catch driving assignment here tonight. First time Rooney aboard 1 Hasselhoff, and Labor puts the blinkers on this 2-year-old son of Captain Crunch. Right now a 6-5 favorite, just over a minute. So here's this 4, Ben Lookin, scored at 5-1 last time out. He absolutely circled them on the wide side, showing parked throughout and making it 3 and 4 wide in the late going to win over the sloppy going, 2, 2, and 3. Ben Lookin, for sure, worth a look at here. Doesn't appear to be a whole lot of early speed to work with, but big finish on the end of the latest. 3-2 currently. Makes him a second choice behind the 1 Hasselhoff. Final call as the starter calls for the horses. Number 6, Two Steppin'. Third career start. This one's been second and third in his 2 outings. 2-year-old colt son of Dancin' Lou here. Goes out for trainer Kyle Fellows, who struck in the opener for the Exactor with Ava Sealster ahead of Ghostlight, so he gets a shot to come back here in the third. Travis Henry driving 6. Two Steppin', still time. You'd have to hurry. Full field of 8 here. 7 starters on gate, plus there is a trailer. Hasselhoff on the rail, then riding shotgun, Papa Joe, the first-timer. Then Ben Lookin, Motor City Cobra, Two Steppin', the Boogie Boo, Timeless Party, back tiers it. 1/8 of a mile out. They are picking up speed, and here they come. They're off the quickest getaway. Post 5, Motor City Cobra's in play for Barr, though driving on out of there. Hasselhoff with a rail advantage. Hasselhoff, first time Rooney on top here. The lead 2 full lengths ahead of Motor City Cobra at 35-1. Set up for the 2-hole ride. All alone in third, the first timer, Papa Joe. Then gapping in the 4 spot, we've got Riding Shotgun. Then in 5th, Two Steppin'. Comes ahead of Timeless Party. The back markers up on the outside, moving into 7th. The closer, Ben Lookin, just went ahead of the Boogie Boo. Well strung out, following up a quarter of 30 flat for 3-5 favorite. This is Hasselhoff with a big long shot in Motor City Cobra, keeping close tabs in second, and still all alone third, Papa Joe. Trying to come on to be 4th, Ben Lookin, who closed up as a 2-1, a second choice. A Riding Shotgun was not keeping up. Switching outside in 6th, Two Steppin'. The back markers continue to be Timeless Party ahead of the Boogie Boo. So going by the half, no challengers, no takers yet for Hasselhoff. Quickly on the outside, though, is Papa Joe. Jumping it off on that bottom turn was Riding Shotgun. Another breaker from the pocket ride was Motor City Cobra. And we've got horses that hooked up in the backfield, but they're all still up. The horses are all still up here, on by 3/4. Hasselhoff chased up by 3/4 here. Second best, and following on is a Papa Joe, a gap of some 15 lengths back to Two Steppin'. Two-stepping, coming ahead of Timeless Party. Down to these two with an eighth of a mile left to go. Papa Joe is a first-time starter trying to go on by this 3-5 favorite, and he has done so. Papa Joe, his first career start, will be a winning one. Papa Joe winning here for Nick Stewart. It's close for second. Two-stepping was coming on. I'm out of 2, 2, and 4. Maiden score, Papa Joe at 9-2. Alrighty, race number 3 under a judge's inquiry here. Had some horses get hooked up on the backstretch, though all horses are still up. All drivers are up. Judge's inquiry involving action following the 5/8. Hold all tickets till the result becomes official. So this was 3, Papa Joe, all alone on the line. First career start is a winning one. It was close there for second. Appeared to be the 6. Two-stepping over the 8, Timeless Party, big long shot. Up for third, the 1, Hasselhoff, rounding it a superfecta. 3, 6, 8, and 1. That is your top 4 unofficial. So again, the judge's inquiry will involve the action following the 5/8. A couple of horses hooked up. But again, all horses were on their feet. All drivers were up as well. 3, 6, 8, and 1, your top 4 unofficial. Ongoing judge's inquiry here in the third. So again, judges still have race number 3 under review. Hope to have the result of the inquiry here shortly. 3, 6, 8, and 1 is the top 4 unofficial. Again, it's an ongoing judges inquiry. We are going official here with 3, 6, 8, and 1. Now official here in the third with a 3, 6, 8, and 1. Awaiting prices. Stand by. $11.80 on that win price for the first-time starter Papa Joe. Exactor came back at $74.80. Dollar try, $632.55. Super for a buck, $2,800. $15.85, a 20 center worth $563.17. 5 minutes away from the upcoming fourth, a 7-horse field, all on gate. Exactor try, super, a daily double in 5 minutes. All righty, race number 2, actually this should read third race. We're looking for the third race rundown, please. All right, we'll get the result there for the third up here shortly. We are showing 2 minutes to post time on race 4, though there will be a short delay as we get some track maintenance underway here. And we'll get that rundown for race 3 to you here shortly. Winning mile was 2:02 and 4 by Papa Joe at 9-2, taking that middle leg of the early pick 5 pool containing over $20,000. So again, folks, awaiting the official rundown order for the third race that just went off, and we are under a short delay due to some track maintenance taking place right now. So here's that rundown for the third. Hasselhoff finished 4th, riding shotgun 7. Papa Joe was the race winner. Ben Lookin 6. The 5 did not finish. Motor City Cobra did not finish. Pulled up. 2 Steppen finishing 2nd. The Boogie Boo 5th. And Timeless Party was finishing 3rd. From the top, a 4, 7, 1, 6 DNF, 2, 5, and 3. Winning mile was 2:02 and 4 over the good track for Papa Joe. Wins his career debut. So again, we're under a short delay here for track maintenance taking place. Keeping this in mind when wagering tonight for the next bit anyway. I'm going to guess could be about 10 minutes until race number 4. So just putting that out there, we are under a short delay for some track maintenance following race number 3. I'm thinking it might be about 10 minutes or so until race number 4 coming up, an exactor try, super and daily double. There are no changes for a field of 7 all on gate.
In harness racing, there are options when it comes to owning a standardbred racehorse. You can own the entire horse, or you can share the horse with a few partners, or you can share with a lot of partners in a fractional ownership stable. Whatever option you choose, you'll find the experience of owning a racehorse connects people to horses and to one another in truly remarkable and sometimes unexpected ways. To learn more about standardbred racehorse ownership in Ontario, reach out to connect with someone who can help you get started on your journey.
Standardbred Association is working with you to ensure a vibrant horse racing community. Shared stories call for a united voice. That's COSA, representing the interests of horse people racing at Ontario racetracks. So whether you're first, last, or somewhere in between, we've got your back. With insurance, benefits, free lifetime memberships, and more. COSA. Follow our stories on social and check out the process at cosaonline.com.
Step on the gas, don't let no one pass. Put some pep in your step. Follow me.
Love horse racing? HPIBet.com is Canada's leader in online horse betting. Access thousands of live races from hundreds of tracks worldwide instantly. Enjoy the most advanced betting tools like AI Smart Picks and exclusive cashback rewards you won't get anywhere else. Join today and get up to $100 in free bets. Get the ultimate horse betting experience with HPIBet.com.
Ghislain Paquette. For you, the racing enthusiast, as Ghislain speaks with champion, breeders, trainers, owners, drivers, and more, live. Passion Courses on Facebook Live, Wednesday evenings at 7 Eastern. All right, some ongoing track maintenance there. The graders got a few more laps to go here. Getting the track prepped and ready for race number 4 of 11 this evening. Live money update for the Pick 5 play, $20,000 plus in the pool. And there's now just $382 in play following the victory by first-time starter Papa Joe. So Larry and Joe, who are playing along with us this evening, they cashed in on Papa Joe there in the third race. I like his chances in there as well. Gets the job done at 9-2 to take plenty of live money away from the multi-leg wagers here. So again, $382 still in play for the $20,000 Pick 5 pool. We'll update the Pick 4 totals as well. Pick 4 pool, just shy of $10,000. Began in race number 2, and it's just $517 left. Of course, with the Ladies from Hell, big favorite here, getting the job done in the second, and then to a bit of a value player, number 3, Papa Joe, in race number 3, scoring at 9-2. Again, we are under a short delay for some track maintenance, and we do appreciate your patience. Keeping in mind that big Pick 5 carryover is coming up very soon at Woodbine Mohawk Park, beginning in race number 1, over $50,000 carried over for the Pick 5 play, beginning in race 1 at Woodbine Mohawk Park. They're scheduled post time for race number 1 tonight, 7:10 Eastern. Over $50,000 in Pick 5 carryover money added to the race 1 Pick 5 at Woodbine Mohawk Park. That's set to begin in about 10 minutes. Already we are getting close here, getting very close to opening up the track once again. We're getting some track maintenance completed here, just another lap or two maybe. Under a short delay here, the live racing schedule. It's a busy time of year here at the Raceway. We're going to take the Christmas break, of course, for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We're going to come back on Thursday afternoon. It's the traditional Boxing Day matinee card, at post time at 12:50. And then we come back on Friday evening with a 5:50 start time. Your free programs for both Thursday and Friday, they are now available on our website, theracewaywfd.com. Monday evening, the regular post time 5:50, and then a later start for New Year's Eve on Tuesday. 6:30 start time, and on to Wednesday, New Year's Day, with the 5:50 start, finishing up with Friday, January 3rd at 5:50. And please note, folks, there'll be no live racing on Monday, January 6th, but through the rest of, January, February, March, April, and into May, we'll be going 4 times per week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings. Starting up in January, but again, no live racing featured on Monday, January 6th. Just keeping you posted here under the short delay for track maintenance, the 4th race up and coming. Track is currently closed to all warm-ups as we get some track maintenance completed here prior to race number 4.
All right, some ongoing track maintenance continuing here in London. Got our plow down into the safety lane now, pushing the snow right to the inside of the track. Hoping to get things going here, hoping to get the track opened up for warm-ups. And race number 4, which will be coming up here soon, hopefully. Again, we've got the plow towards the inside now, pushing things to the infield. So updating you folks best I can here with a new post time set for a few minutes away from race number 4. We do have horses out on warm-up. The track is open once again following some track maintenance that came after race number 3. Again, we've got horses out on warm-up as the track has reopened. We'll hope to have them on post parade for race number 4 here soon. Just keeping you posted. Minutes away now from the 4th race and a post parade to come. So again, we had about a dozen horses out on warm-up after the track reopened. Following the track maintenance, we'll be awaiting the post parade now. Upcoming in the 4th race, this 4, steady as we go, pieced a huge back half. Last time out to just miss second by a head. Worth a look this week, of course. Players think so as well. 2-1 currently, a second choice behind the 1. Fear the Crush at 9-5. Alrighty, we've got them on parade then for race number 4. And again, we appreciate your patience for the delay. On-track maintenance was required following race number 3. Horses and drivers have entered the track for a parade here of race number 4. Travis Henry driving 1, Fear the Crush, for owner-trainer Alan Shelton. At a post 2, it'll be Red Sky Tonight, racing for Steve and Marilyn Gillard, along with Heather Pickett, with Heather training Austin Suri catch driving tonight. Geminar from post 3, owned and trained by Larry Fitzsimmons. Nick Stewart will be driving 3 Geminar. Post 4 for Steady As We Go. Steady As We Go for Britt Kennedy, along with Money Clip Racing, Sean Buston, Britt training, Garrett Rooney driving 4, Steady As We Go. Then the 5, Faded Fire. It's Rob Doyle driving for Mindy Findling Repco of Florida. Pam Forgy conditions. 6, Early Bird Special for Jeff Mayhew, Becca Masters, Derek Romano, Lindsay Kerr trains, Daryl Thiessen on board. And then the outside chance for 7, Lady Speaker, owned and trained by Jamie Doig. Andy Moore will do the driving. 7 Pacers then for the 4th race, Exactor, Try, Super, and a Daily Double. So here we are looking at 4, Steady As We Go, was 4-1 in the morning line, racing for co-owner trainer Britt Kennedy, Garrett Rooney, staying on to drive. This mare went a big back half last week. That was after missing a few weeks of racing action as well. Now back on the rotation. Paced a big back half here last week and just missed on the end at Cheddar's Delight. This thing was punching through near the end, second best by a head. Again, big back half for this mare, so for sure going in the right direction. Daughter of All Bets Off here, 4 years. Steady As We Go, leaving right behind the car. Post 4, Rooney on board for Kennedy. Less than 2 minutes now for wagers on our 4th race. Right behind the 4, I've got the 2, Red Sky Tonight, pegged as a player. You can look through the program lines. It's nothing but first, seconds, and third. She is always in the hunt. Not a whole lot of gate speed right off the car, but can get situated midfield and always has a pretty good kick on the end of it. This Daughter of Royal Majesty is 22 for 37 in the top 3 finishes this season. 56-3, life best over Flamborough. Red Sky Tonight gets a big shot here right now. Takes favorite status at 9-5, less than a minute. And then there was the 1, Fear the Crush, a rail advantage. Been a while since this one's had a rail. Showing a couple of second best finishes back in mid-November and into December when racing up close. She'll do her best work, I would assume, with this rail advantage. Back and forth favorite status between the 1, 2, and 4. I go back to my pick 5 ticket. Do have the 1, 2, 4 covered in this 4th leg of the pick 5 play.
Okay, folks, the latest update out of London, just keeping you informed. Horses have left the racetrack. They have returned to the paddock here, and we'll keep you updated as best we can. Again, the horses and drivers have left the track here prior to race number 4, returning to the paddock. And when I've got some fresh news to update you with, I'll be passing it along. And again, we appreciate your patience with us this evening. So again, for race number 4, folks, just keeping you updated as best I can. The horses did exit the track and return to the paddock here prior to race number 4 following a parade. Again, all horses and drivers have returned to the paddock, and when I've got some more info to pass along, I will do so. And again, we've appreciated your patience with us here this evening.
All right, this just in, folks. I've got the latest update that the remainder of this evening's race card has been canceled due to unsafe track conditions. So we want the safety for all involved, the horses, the drivers, and everyone involved in racing here to be safe. So again, the remainder of this evening's race card, races 4 through 11, have been canceled due to the unsafe track conditions caused by the winter weather. So we apologize for any inconveniences. We've got the multi-leg wagers to consider here. The pick 5 was starting up. We've got 3 legs in. There's a pick 4 that began in race number 2. When I've got info on that, I'll pass that along as well and share on the X feed as well. So again, I'll do my best to get some information on the multi-leg wagering that began in races 1, 2, and 3 for the pick 5, pick 4, and pick 3. And when I've got that info, I'll be passing it along via the PA system here in London and on the X feed as well. So again, we appreciate your patience, and now we apologize for any inconvenience, but winter racing, it happens. The rest of tonight's races have been canceled due to unsafe track conditions, and with that, we're not going to quite wrap it up because we'll have more info to come regarding the multi-leg tickets that were wagered on earlier this evening.